Now, Abhinav, my question to you is what tips and tricks you used in your journey to gain a stellar vocabulary?
So this is a technique that I used, which is called the group dynamic technique.
Wow, excellent name.
Yeah.
Hello Logophiles, this is Ambika.
And I am Abhinav. And today in this video, we are going to share some tips and tricks that we have employed ourselves in our daily life to retain and remember the new words that we learn.
So this video will be a casual conversation type video between Abhinav and I, in which we will share some tips and tricks which helped us in building our vocabulary.
So Ambika, I remember the first time I met you and we had a conversation, you came across as a person who had a lot of words in a vocabulary and who used to use very precise and right words. So what is the one tip that you used in your case which you would like to share it with the users as well, that they can use and they can also build a good vocabulary over time?
So I will share with you and our viewers this one tip which helped me significantly in building my vocabulary. This tip has a very funny name, and this tip I call as the weird contact list. So what I used to do was that I used to save the names of my family members and friends who all are in my contact list with different vocabulary words which define their personality very aptly. For example, I saved my father's name as Nimble. Nimble means very active, agile, and my father is a very active person. Another example is I saved my mother's name as Industrious, which means very hardworking, and my mother is a very hardworking person. So this is my tip, Abhinav.
Yeah, that's a very good tip. In fact, every time a phone or a call comes up from that particular person and you see that word flashing up on your mobile screen, or every time you open WhatsApp and you see those contacts being saved by that name, and the more the repetition, the more the association gets stronger in your mind, and more are the chances of retaining that word.
Exactly.
But I have a question on that is, so one person or anyone, a viewer as well, and you might also relate to it, that one usually have, let's say 30, 40, at max 50 people who he or she interacts with on a regular basis. So what about the other words? For example, if someone wants to remember words more than 50, then how would you incorporate the remainder of the words in this technique?
So that's a very good question, Abhinav. So what I used to do was that I used to change those words once those are incorporated in my memory. For example, once Nimble is associated in my memory, I would change it. For example, prudent means someone who is very wise. So I would change Nimble for the word prudent. So in this way, I would change those words with another sets of words which describe that person. Because not one adjective defines a person, but so many other words also define that person.
Yeah, that makes total sense, Ambika, and I can see that this tip might work for a lot of viewers as well who would incorporate this in their daily life.
So now, Abhinav, my question is, what tip you used in your journey to build your vocabulary? Because you also have a very good vocabulary by now.
Thanks for the compliment, Ambika. So I would like to share one technique which I used in my college time, which is what I like to call the group dynamic technique. So in this technique, what we used to do is that we had 4 members. I had 3 of my friends and we were in a group. We created a WhatsApp group in which what we used to do is we used to refer to a word list. Personally we used Barron's 333 word list, and we used to pick one random word from that list and post it in the group, and everyone in that group used to post a sentence using that word in their sentence. So how it helped is that not only you framed that sentence, so you made some associations, but also you would be able to read a lot of your friends' sentences as well. And since it's a group and you are making sentences and having conversation with your friends, so one thing leads to another, and there's a conversation which starts after making some sentence, one or the other. So what happens is that from the point where you listen to a new word and you find its meaning, you are going to the next step of framing sentences with that word, and also maybe having some conversation or the other, which actually roots out from that particular word. So in this way you create more associations in your mind, and the more the associations are, the more are the chances of retaining the word. I think we all know that by now. So this was my tip that can be used, which worked really well for me, and I hope this works very well for anyone who uses it in the viewer's case as well.
That's an excellent tip, Abhinav, because once if you are alone in a journey, then it doesn't motivate you that much. But if 2-3 people with the same
Yes.
objective comes up and do this together, then it boosts each other's learning as well.
So you can use these 2 tips and let us know in the comment box how have you enjoyed using this tip and how has it benefited you in retaining the new words that you learn.
And if you have some of your tips which helped you, then please share with us and the other fellow viewers in the comment box. And please subscribe to our channel if you haven't till now. And meet you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that makes total sense, and that's a very good tip, Abhinav. And I'm sure a lot of viewers might also incorporate the same in their life and help themselves with this tip.
फिर से इतना लंबा क्यों बोल देते हो तुम?
Yeah.
जज्बाती हो जाते हो. जज्बाती हो जाते हो.
That makes, yeah.
ज़्यादा बोलो, that makes sense बस. ठीक है यार.
Yeah.